Hello Dub Nation, it's always a thrill to connect with you, especially as we're about to unveil the latest news that could shape the fate of our beloved Golden State Warriors. But before we dive into this whirlwind of information, let me extend a friendly request: show us some love by clicking the like button to strengthen our bond, and hey, if you are not subscribed yet, join our channel for an exciting journey full of emotions. Don't forget to turn on notifications for stay ahead of the game. Steph Curry's blunt assessment of Warriors' playoff chances. With each game, the Golden State Warriors are finding themselves in an increasingly challenging playoff position. Following Monday's defeat against the New York Knicks, they slipped back to the 10th spot. However, Steph Curry no longer concerns himself with the Warriors' seed. After Monday night's loss to the Knicks, the Golden State Warriors are now 1 game behind the Lakers for the 9th seed and 4 games behind the Sacramento Kings for the 6th seed. Steph Curry acknowledges that the goal of securing the 6th seed is likely out of reach now, and the focus shifts towards the play-in tournament, which will likely happen soon. Curry's concerns revolve more around consistency than anything else. "Perhaps a week or two ago, the 6th seed was the motivation," said Curry. "At this moment, I couldn't care less about where you're placed because, honestly, who cares about the seed if you're going to play like we did tonight? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it doesn't matter. You won't get very far." The Warriors' inability to secure wins at home this season is likely the catalyst for why the team will end up in the play-in tournament. The remaining schedule doesn't help either. However, it all comes down to the final game, and the Warriors still have a slim chance. This candid assessment from Steph Curry underscores the team's need for a significant shift in performance and mindset if they want to make any meaningful strides in the playoffs. The drastic development of the attacking duo may have saved the future of the Golden State Warriors. When the Golden State Warriors decided to let go of Jordan Poole last June, there's no denying that the young guard's relationship with Draymond Green played a significant role. However, at the same time, the Green-Poole dynamic wasn't the only issue between the veteran forward and a younger teammate. In a report from July 21 by Monty Poole of NBC Sports Bay Area, it was revealed that Green had no relationship with Jonathan Kuminga, stating that it's a problem that only Draymond can solve. Now, in a recent report by Kendra Andrews of ESPN, Green recounted how Golden State owner Joe Lacob made a specific point to ask him to take Kuminga under his wing. The 4-time All-Star gave his word, recognizing it as a condition of his new 4-year, $100 million contract he signed in the offseason. An improved relationship between Draymond Green and Jonathan Kuminga may very well have saved the future of the Golden State Warriors. Andrews' report shows a significant shift between Green and Kuminga, both personally and professionally. On the court, Green used his lengthy suspension to study the Warriors' games and provide Kuminga with clips and feedback on his performances. Off the court, Green took the time to understand Kuminga, his background, discuss family, and more. This also helped the latter form stronger bonds with others in the organization, as Andrews hinted at. All of this led Kuminga to finally establish those stronger connections that he initially lacked when joining the Warriors, especially with his veteran teammate on the attacking end of the court. It's not hyperbolic to suggest that the stronger bond between the two saved, or at least revitalized, the future of the Golden State. After Poole was traded to the Washington Wizards, Kuminga remained as the lone young player on the team with genuine all-star potential. The Warriors were also at risk of losing him, with much speculation about Kuminga's future during the offseason, and at times early this season when his role remained uncertain. However, the 21-year-old has reinvented what the current Golden State is and what it could be in the future. Veteran sharpshooter Klay Thompson labeled Kuminga as the franchise's future, and while some may question if he can be one of the top 2 players on a playoff team, the trajectory suggests it's certainly possible. Green's influence in this cannot be underestimated, having helped unlock Kuminga's potential in a renewed attacking court alongside Andrew Wiggins. If it weren't for Green, who knows if Kuminga would be with the franchise at this moment. Stephen Curry's greatest rival praises Warriors superstar. Stephen Curry has not only become one of the most acclaimed basketball players of all time during his 15 years with the Golden State Warriors, but the 2-time MVP is also credited with changing the game forever. In the season leading up to Curry's 2009 draft, NBA teams averaged 18.1 three-point attempts per game. Thanks in large part to Curry's bold and remarkable shooting feats, the three-point attempts average doubled to nearly 35 per game. LeBron James believes that Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry is one of the two most influential basketball players of his time. Speaking on his new podcast, Mind the Game with J.J. Redick, LeBron James praised his longtime rival by placing Curry alongside Allen Iverson as the two most influential players in his era of watching basketball. Steph and Allen Iverson are the two most influential guys in our game since I've been watching and covering it. Allen Iverson and Steph, they were so identifiable. Kids felt like they could be them. They were guys who weren't always counted in. They were small in stature. James also credited Curry for completely changing the notion of keeping big leads early in the fourth quarter. After previous generations where teams emptied their benches in a 17-point game with 9 minutes left, the onset of the three-point era led by Curry meant that large leads could now be erased faster than ever. James' praise for Curry comes shortly after the Warriors attempted to pair the two stars at the trade deadline. Golden State expressed interest in the four-time MVP, but it was emphatically denied by both the Lakers and James' management. Former Warriors general manager Bob Myers expressed his desire to see the legendary duo play together last week, stating that Curry and James are perfect complements to each other before admitting that it's unlikely to happen. Curry and James are widely recognized as the two faces of the NBA over the past 15 years, having competed in 4 consecutive NBA Finals between 2015 to 2018. Steve Kerr boldly reveals opinion on Warriors playoff odds. After enduring a season filled with setbacks and mistakes, Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors are on the brink of missing the playoffs altogether. The best-case scenario now hinges on securing a spot in the play-in tournament and subsequently fighting to reach the postseason. Head coach Steve Kerr remains optimistic about the prospects should they advance to the play-in stage. In a recent interview with 95.7 The Game, as reported by NBA Central, Kerr emphasized the precedent set by last season's play-in tournament, where widely discounted teams like the Miami Heat and Los Angeles Lakers defied expectations to secure playoff spots. If we end up in that position, I'll remind the guys that Miami made the finals from that position a year ago. The Lakers made the conference finals from there. I'll believe until the season ends 100%, I'll believe in our ability to beat anyone, and as long as we have that, we have a chance. Despite initial skepticism, the Lakers made an impressive campaign to the Western Conference Finals, while the Miami Heat advanced to the finals against the Denver Nuggets. Drawing parallels, Kerr believes that his Warriors can emulate that resilience and success if they secure a play-in spot. Acknowledging the daunting challenge ahead, Kerr highlights the arduous journey the Warriors have in front of them. Currently occupying the 10th spot in the Western Conference with a record of 35-32, the Warriors would need to surpass the 9th-placed Los Angeles Lakers in the play-in tournament, followed by another opponent, to secure the 8th seed in the West. Subsequently, they would face the formidable task of taking on the top seed in the first round, a formidable obstacle by any measure. However, Kerr maintains unwavering confidence in his team's abilities, steadfast in his belief that despite the odds, they have the potential to defy expectations and embark on a remarkable postseason campaign. Share your views and predictions in the comments below, and of course don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive updates on the Golden State Warriors. Stay tuned for the next exciting chapter in our journey to victory.